Good afternoon, friends. So today we are going to talk about a stock which is almost most famous stock in last 6 months. One of the defense stock, that is Mazagon Shipyards Limited. Yes, that is a stock which many of the viewers already asked query about that. Please do an analysis of that. The name is Jigar Shah 1454, Mohsin Shah 1278, uh, Rahul Bhattaya 1745. So these are some of the names of the viewers which they have asked for it. And today we are going to talk in detail about Mazagon. I know this is one of the most famous stock, and it has gone up by almost 3.5 times in last 6 months around. So let us go and deep dive whether this stock now validate for a long-term bull run or not, whether you should invest in this stock, sell a stock or hold a stock. So today we are going to talk in detail. It will be a very interesting video. Stay till the end. So let us start our review. And again, guys, if you want your stock to be analyzed, put it in the comment box, or anything related to stock market query, you can put it, and do subscribe and like this video. Okay. So let us start with Mazagon, and let me share the screen. And guys, this stock, as you know, has performed very well in recent time. So if you talk about this stock, we'll first talk about the overview. And you know that it is there in the shipbuilding uh, department. Okay. And actually almost 802 vessels they have already. It has having a long history, guys. It is actually from 1960 it is there, and from which uh, almost 802 vehicles, of which 28 warships, again advanced destroyer to missile boats of 7 submarines. So it is having a expertise in warship and missile boats and advanced destroyer. You know, the defense, it is quite in the, I think 4 years back when Make in India was launched. And from that only there was a big push coming. And you can see last 2 3 years there is a lot of buzz in defense, and most of the stocks of defense has a great rally. Mega trend is there again. And they also basically delivered 5 submarines of Kaveri class submarines project. Again, Frigel project, Destroyer project. Again, they've been status in 2006 as a mini Ratna. Okay, you know, now Ratna, there is a mini Ratna also. And that is why this is a public sector company. It's one type of, you can say, a monopoly type of company. If you talk about their journey so far, it's quite astonishing. If you see 1774 journey started with a small dry dockyard, then 1934 incorporated as a private company. It's having a long history, and over the years you can see, no, they have delivered lot many vessels to the government, and also destroyed, and also lot many submarines. Again, if you can see here, delivered 5 submarines in 17 to 22, 3 destroyers between 21 22 23. So you can see here it is having a rich history that shows they are quite expertise in this area. And again, as I told you that after the Make in India, okay, this company has got lot of projects. Okay, and basically the Indian warship is around 75%. Okay, now that is what you have to understand. Now, as you know, government is focusing a lot that now let us make our defense sector much more powerful, and all the basically destroyers and submarines and all the equipments related to defense coming and outsourcing, coming from India only, not outsourcing from outside. And that is where India is actually making a big step ahead. Even if you talk about key investment highlights, again, basically only public sector defense shipyard constructing destroyed. So वो कभी private company को नहीं देता. Of course, it's a defense, you know, you cannot give it to private one. Again, world class infrastructure capacity of 11 submarines and 10 warship concurrently. Yani such a big capacity they have that they can move. And guys, understand, we are the fifth largest economy in the world. In 10 years we go to third largest economy. So do you think that defense expenditure is going to go down? No, it is going to go up. And this is where this type of company will benefit out of that. Of course, valuation wise we have to check, but if you talk about moat, you know, the moat is very good of this company. Again, strategically located. Again, in spite Basil COVID crisis, there was a lot of order to this company. Again, as I told you, they actually deliver 6 destroyers. Okay, this is not something no all the company can produce. Correct. This production needs a lot of expertise. Again, you cannot get the license of this. Okay, these are that's why they are almost 84% shareholding is of government only. Again, they are in a consistent profitability in last 15 years. Again, zero debt. Okay, so that is the key highlights of this company. And product may, if you talk about it, is a naval platforms, merchant shipyards, and in oil sector also offshore platform and jackup rigs. They are basically manufacturing. So they are, no, you can see in naval destroyers, submarines, frigates, missile boats, all these products, no, which are very high end technology they are going to producing. Again, merchant shipyard में भी आप देख सकते हो क्या, general cargo vessel, no, offshore supply vehicle, draggers, water tankers, all these big ship also they are producing. Again, now let us talk about financial performance. We are going to talk in detail also about that. So what we'll do, just a half yearly performance. If we talk about no last half yearly September, the total income gone up by 6.4%, EBITDA 41%, revenue from operation 1.7. However, the main thing is that basically your standalone PAT is almost gone up by almost 43%. So there's a good growth at a profit level. Consolidated, if you see, same 47% growth at a profit after tax. Now let us compare this company with the peers company. That is very important, that by how it is been benchmarked against the peers company. So when I benchmark against the peers company, let us compare with Mazagon uh, with Cochin Shipyard and Garden Reach Ship, no, who are also preparing submarines and basically ships and all that. Not submarine, but basically ships. Now, if you talk about average 5-year ROE is almost 17% from Mazagon, Cochin is 13, and Garden is 14%. Okay, so which is quite good overall if you take the 5-year ROE. And in that, if you talk about the P ratio, okay, P ratio is almost, you can say, 32, 39, and 35 among the three. So P ratio, it's like no nearby only. ऐसा नहीं है कि some one company P ratio is 17, other is 30. No, it is almost going here and there. And again, if you talk about other factors, so what are the other factors? So talking about the other factors, you can see here the price to book. Price to book is almost, you can say, here 7.8, 3.58, and 6.2. So here actually there is a difference where basically Mazagon is having a highest price to book ratio compared to Cochin and Garden. So in that way, it is little bit costlier. Average cash conversion cycle. Now, this is very important to understand what is cash conversion cycle. That whatever basically investment you are doing, how frequently you are able to recover, and that is minus 38.41 days. But which is very good. Cochin Shipyard is little bit higher, 48 days. However, Garden Shipyard is leading here with almost 179 days. Now, average interest coverage ratio, this is where basically Mazagon is actually having a upper hand. You can see it is almost 74, which for other it is less. So what is average interest coverage ratio? How much EBITDA you have to cover your interest? Now, if it is on a higher side, that is good for a company. Average ROC also 5 years, it is much higher for Mazagon against the others. Again, operating margin a little bit lower, where the actually Cochin Shipyard is leading. Net profit margin. Now, this is where you can see here 16% jump is there in the net profit margin for Mazagon in last 5 years. Okay, average ROA is 2.1. However, Cochin Shipyard is having much better. Now, as I told you, almost promoter holding is 84%. So, government is holding the major part of Mazagon. Again, for Cochin, it is 72, and Garden Reach is 70. Here also, the mainly it is government only. Now, if you talk about product-wise breakup, so if you see here, the Mazagon is a maximum 85% ship, 9% is component, and 0.2% component and spare part. And if you talk about other companies, like if you see here, Cochin Shipyard. So Cochin Shipyard is having majorly around indigenous aircraft carrier. However, for Garden Reach अगर आप देखोगे, then for them also no, basically shipbuilding is almost 89%. That's why they are considered as a competitor to each other. Again, let us talk about location. So location for Mazagon is only 100%, basically India only. Okay, so this was all about this one. Now, if you talk about operational metrics, okay, I think here we can see here the price comparison. Let us do our price comparison. So if you talk about Mazagon, Cochin Shipyard and Garden Shipyard, no, yeah, this red line, sorry, black line is of nothing but a Mazagon chart. Okay, now you can see maximum growth is there in Mazagon only compared to then is Cochin and then is Garden. That's why I'm telling you, Mazagon has a highest rally. It was there almost 150% jump, 150% jump. That is coming almost three times. It has gone up, and that is why valuation wise we have to check. Overall, now let us talk about basically ROC and ROE. So अगर आप देखोगे तो 5 years ROE 17%, net profit is almost 11.76, and ROC is 20%. Now let us understand about basically with the metrics of comparison of peers comparison. So this chart we have already taken. However, P ratio, let us consider here. Now P ratio, if you see here, it is around 35, 34, 35, which is there for all other companies also. But the main point is that your EPS is going up slowly and gradually. This is, and that's why P ratio re-rating is happening. So nothing wrong in that, guys. If your EPS is going up and if your P ratio is upgraded, re-rating is happening for P ratio, that's a good sign. Nothing wrong in that. However, if you talk about sales and margin, you can see here. Earlier it was there around May 20, around 80 ke upar tha, then it comes around 70. Now it is around 50, which is also good one, not a bad one. Then if you talk about, this was gross margin. If you talk about the operating margin, it is around 10%, and net profit margin is around 18 to 20%, which is overall okay. Now, if you talk about, of course, these are reduced debt free hai. Again, let us compare like this way. We have already compared, but just to give you a comparison, where Mazagon is 33p, Cochin is 40, Garden is 35. So P ratio में ऐसा कोई problem नहीं है against the industry P 35. ROE is also good among the three. Okay, ROA is also good. Okay, EV by EBITDA of course थोड़ा कम है. So अच्छा है enterprise. So when it is less, that is good for a company. Now here is the main point. You have to understand Mazagon this year it is having a 14.73% growth. Garden Shipyard is having a move of 28%. Now, if you talk about last 3 years sales increase, it is around 16.86 growth. However, Cochin is having a lesser -12, and Garden is having more. However, profit growth basically here, as I told you, Mazagon is having 37%. 3 years average CAGR, which is very good, very good. Compared to Garden is 9.6, Cochin is less. So इसके वजह से ही if you see 3 years return is almost 122% in Mazagon. CAGR, I'm talking about CAGR. Just think about it, every year it is getting double in last 3 years. Okay, Cochin Shipyard 52, Garden also 62. Comparatively, that is the reason why actually Mazagon is running much more faster, because their profitability CAGR is much more better. That is one of the reason. And you can see here the debt to equity is nothing, and no, that is basically a good side about Mazagon. Now if you talk about quarterly result, guys, quarterly result में क्या है, अगर आप अगर देखोगे तो September 23 was okay only. Against June it has gone down, even the, but yeah, profitability is maintained. Now, even June 22, it was 22.30. Okay, 13.96 से 22.30 में jump मारा था. Then it is almost stagnant at this level. The only difference you are getting here is your profit margin is much more better compared to the earlier trend, and that is what pushing currently Mazagon on a higher side. Now, when we talk about year to year comparison, yes, you can see here slowly and gradually it is going up. Okay, this year also it is on a higher side. And profitability, there is a the main thing is no jump in profitability from 480 to, well, almost three times. The sales has not gone to three times. Sales is gone by almost 1.7 or 1.8 times, but yes, profitability has gone up. That means they are working on their cost reduction and optimization, and that is was helping the company currently. So this is what we already discussed about. Sales growth is okay, profit margin is good, and stock CAGR is having a highest growth. So guys, ROE is also very good, 23%. That is also quite good. Now, what does it mean? Now, I've just shown you all the matrices, no, that important matrices we have to see, and we gone to the fundamental. The main thing you have to understand, it's not companies are performing. Companies are performing very well, and that's why you can see the stock price going up. Now, at this level, what to do? The main thing is the company is optimally valued currently. अब कहते हैं ना कि perfectly valued है, कुछ बचा नहीं है आगे बढ़ने के लिए. But the main thing is sometimes this type of company, which is growing in the past in such a pace, will grow in the future also, provided the continuous order they are getting, and they are getting lot of order, and that is what is helping Mazagon. If you see, there are a lot many submarine orders and all that coming. Just to show you again, I forgot that point, so let me show you, so it will you will come to know. So if you see here, just to have a notes, and no, basically you'll come to November 23. You can see here that order of 30th November was 37,500. Expect 12 to 15% increase in 12 top line, okay, in coming years. Okay, average peak revenue is 25 to 34. Okay, तो आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं ऑर्डर बुक स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली यहाँ बढ़ने वाला है. अगेन न्यू ऑर्डर्स एंड ऑल दैट, नो, दैट इज ऑल्सो कमिंग. सो साइन अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विद इंडस कॉस्ट कार्ड. ठीक है. अगेन इफ यू गो डाउन, no, overall margin of summary remains on 7 to 8%. Received order of medium lift with life certification. Okay, expect normal lift for submarine starting in 2025. Cash balance उनका अच्छा है 2400 crore. So overall the main part is, no, they are getting a 12 to 15% jump in revenue. Okay, और उनका peak जो आएगा वो financial year 25-26 में होगा. Now this is important point to understand, because if your order flow is that, now 12 to 15% is not a big order flow every year, but we have to see the profitability. तो क्या हुआ है कि now from here, if it goes down, I think this company will be a good level for buying. At every dip you can buy, because it seems that a Make in India project is going to be there, and government, the way government is concentrating on defense is at another level. We are going to become third largest economy, though, so the focus will be there on defense a lot in future. Just because the valuation is little bit on a higher side, be careful on that part. ऐसा नहीं कि पूरा पैसा डाल दो, धीरे धीरे करिए. बट यस, दैट मलाई जो होती है ना, how do you mean by malai? That no, suddenly you are getting a very good return. That type of return has gone from Mazagon. That is what I feel. It will be a consistent compounder, no doubt about it, but not at like 100% the way it has been gone. That is what I feel. Let's see in future. However, before investing, consult a financial advisor. This is just for the education purpose. I am telling you all this stuff. And again, guys, if you like this video, and if you want to learn how to do this type of fundamental analysis the way we are doing deep, do join my this master class. Every week I'm doing a master class. So I have put it in the chat box. We have a thoughtful investor where I'm making everyone learn how to do fundamental analysis for the long term. Okay, so I hope to see you there. Click the link below. The costing is more than 1500 rupees. We are giving you completely free. Do join it. And guys, do like and share this video as many as person possible, because it will help us to reach as many and basically help us to spread the financial literacy. So guys, thank you very much. Hope you liked the video. Hope you understood what to do with Mazagon. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.